ever scam. And it's not an attempt. They actually scammed the guy. Who's the culprit? Who's the person who got scammed? It is Adin Ross again. We share something.
If you don't know, Adin Ross, this big streamer, came up off Twitch, played 2K, and then he started playing, started having rappers on his stream. Kind of changed the whole Twitch landscape, streaming landscape in general, before like Kaisen and all those guys are doing that.
Common, Adin. All right, we keep getting scammed left and right. You, I will say, out of a higher amount of money, because
oh yeah, absolutely.
Out of millions.
I'm tired of Adin.
Well, allegedly millions. We'll get to that in a moment. Now, what was the scam? Who scammed Adin Ross? Believe it or not, it was another
Playboi Carti.
It was Playboi Carti.
Playboi Carti, a huge artist. Obviously, Adin Ross had him on his stream, and I'll kind of let him explain a little bit, and then we'll dive into it.
Who scammed Adin Ross? Because it was announced that Adin would do a stream with Playboi Carti after the Grammys. Because Playboi Carti was in town for the Grammys. It happened in LA last night, and Adin flew in just to do this stream.
I remember that stream. Yeah, that was wild.
$50,000 for the stream, which isn't weird at all to pay a big artist to come on to your stream, right? It's not too different from.
I think with if you're a big enough streamer and have a large enough platform, why would you pay anybody to come on your stream? It's free publicity for them. They should be paying you, in my opinion. But I understand like people like Playboi Carti, where it's like more secrecy, privacy. Stuff like that I could get, or like someone like Kanye, like who doesn't make a lot of appearances. You could argue that, but I think in general, most of these artists are getting more out of it than Adin is.
That football kicker who's got a show, who gets Aaron Rodgers to come on and pays him $150K. You know, it adds viewership, it builds hype. You can talk about.
It's just clouded BS, pretty much.
Business decision. However, Adin followed up and said, "I did not pay $50K. I paid a lot more."
Yeah, that's what I thought. He paid $2 million in cash and a Rari, which is just insane. And he tries to play it off like Kick paid the $2 million. Well, either way, the company you're with got scammed at $2 million, regardless. Influencers, celebrities are definitely huge diff levels of fame, though. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm not like someone who like puts really celebrities on like a pedestal at all. Same thing with like streamers. Like if I met like a celebrity or someone in real life, I wouldn't really like freak out. To be honest, like I really don't care. But that's just me personally. A lot of people are like, if you really love the artist, I could definitely see that. But at the same time, like if you have a freaking 160,000 people live, that's insane. You know what I mean? Especially if you're like trying to promote your music or something. Think about the clips that are going to come out of that. So to me, I think they're getting a lot more out of it than the artist is, or whoever the athlete even.
Cash, to be specific, and a Ferrari. 2024 music is coming from Playboi Carti. Ooh,
yeah, because he came on here to promote his music.
You thinking to yourself, Ludwig, $2 million is absurd. There is no way it is worth that. And to a point, I would agree. $2 million is a lot of money. However, let's look at the.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Playboi Carti is a massive artist, right? 45 million monthly listeners. A lot of his songs have over 500 million views.
Yeah, that's
dropped an album in over 3 years.
When was this? 2020 was his last album. But okay, but same thing with like Future. No, 2 Mil is crazy. Yeah, 2 Mil is insane. But same thing with like Future and other similar artists. Most of their stuff is like leaked and it's on SoundCloud. So like in other parts of the country, like Playboi Carti and Future are going to be bigger than like the biggest artist on Spotify, which I think right now is The Weeknd. Like not off of like streams on Spotify, but through like SoundCloud because of all the leaked music that comes out, which I think in his case is the same case as Future, where a lot of their music just gets leaked and is played nonstop all the time before it even comes out.
And he's been talking about releasing music this year. Specifically, he was supposed to drop an album in January. It didn't come out. So
Taylor right now? Oh yeah, it probably is. Yeah.
24 music. There was some hype that he might announce something on Adin's stream. Wouldn't be too weird. It'd be a pretty good marketing opportunity.
Yeah, why would you not do that?
Different from Taylor announcing at the Grammys, albeit to a smaller scale, but you get the idea. And for some more context, he got a lot of viewers. I think it was the most viewed stream.
Peak viewers, 487,000. See, like, who are these people? I don't even know who these. I guess he's in a different country. That makes sense. But this guy, this person, like Kick has a serious view botting problem. That's why it's like tough to stream on Kick and all those other platforms, even Twitch now. It TikTok too. Like I was kind of saying earlier, it's how's their music get leaked? I don't know if someone hacks the system or I don't know how that happens really. Underground, his music went to jail. Oh yeah. Wonder how much they paid Nicki Minaj to come on that other guy's stream. Oh, Kaisen that stream. She was dropping an album. I bet he probably paid her something pretty nice because she doesn't really be doing that. But kind of like I was saying, like how are you getting more peak viewers than Adin Ross? Him and Kaisen are easily the biggest streamers in the world, and you're getting 701,000, and with 32,000 followers, 22,000 followers. Like, how does that happen? It's like they need to fix this because it's not fair to like smaller creators, even on TikTok too. In my opinion, if you can just view bot, depends on how young his listeners are. Many kids listen to songs over and over. Yeah, that's true too.
Peak viewership, if we exclude botted
Definitely a younger audience, I would say as well.
There's never been a better time to switch.
Okay, I don't need it.
Streams. He had 500,000 people watching the stream. In the
500,000 people.
Did not go according to plan. If it
I
went
think
well,
it makes sense to add them up.
Could have gone a lot
The
higher.
bot equation, yeah.
It would have also been massive. All right. I paid $1.6 million to put on chess boxing, and that peaked at like 300-something thousand viewers.
That was an event.
You know, if you pay $2 million,
I don't know. Like he did this event where you basically played chess for a round and then you box another round. It was a big event, marketed really well. Obviously, Ludwig and other creators did it, so it's like fairly big, and that peaked at 300,000, and that's a lot of people.
You get like almost double what I got. You're doing pretty damn well. You're
yeah.
Some of the biggest Twitch streams to ever happen. Anyway, why was it a scam? Well, Adin initially thought that Playboi Carti wasn't even going to come. And he spent 90 minutes live just sitting in this like warehouse situation, which he didn't pick, to his credit, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like so Adin flew out there. This is Adin. Flew out there. Had to put like Playboi Carti wanted a certain aesthetic for this stream, which was like this dark, like warehouse, jail cell kind of vibe. You can kind of see it. And so he was waiting for him because they had planned this out and he was going to give him $2 million in a Rari, and like he wasn't answering his phone, and then he like you'll kind of see. But
chosen by Playboi Carti's team because they liked it, but it was just a giant open warehouse, and Playboi Carti was
which looks sketchy as hell. This would be like bad vibes.
For a moment,
like to meet someone on a stream.
And Playboi Carti was in the car outside, never came in, and then they left.
Yeah.
And Adin was pretty upset because he had flown all the way from Florida to LA to do this stream. The guy wasn't even showing up, and you might think, oh, this is the scam then. But it's not, because he didn't pay at that point. What Adin did is he showed that he had a big old bag of money, and he said, Carti, if you come here, this big old bag of money
is yours.
Just come here and hang out and let's talk. And that worked, because after about another 20 so minutes, Playboi Carti came through and requested a specific entrance song. Now, I can't play this because of the music. I'm just going to play the video of it, but this was the entrance. All right, this is Playboi Carti walking in with some people from his team, and then dancing around.
You can't really see, but like Adin's right here, and then Playboi Carti's right here. He's masked up. He thinks it's like this character he does where he's like masked up. He's wearing all black. Like you can't see him. He doesn't say anything. So he basically comes in for like probably like 5 minutes, and he's just kind of like dancing around. Adin's trying to like ask him questions and like talk to him. This guy will not talk to him. And keep in mind, Adin's paying him $2 million and giving him a Ferrari. Like all you need to come in there and do for like 10 minutes is talk to him for like 10 minutes, whatever. And immediately, like if you're in this type of setting, this dude's in here. And plus, this guy is coming with an entire crew. So it's just Adin here by himself, and this guy's got a bunch of his people and him, and that's just like the vibes would be terrible.
And if it seems a bit awkward or hard to see because
loves to be humbled, yes,
you would be right.
Yeah.
That is exactly what it was. It was pitch black because of the place that Playboi Carti's team picked, and it was awkward because they were just kind of like mildly dancing to music.
Well, also Adin was trying to talk to him. He's like, "Hey, how are you?" Like tried to talk to him. Playboi Carti wouldn't say anything to him. The vibes are off for sure. Yeah.
This went on not just for one song, but for about like 10 minutes. The vibe was kind of like
that would be so awkward. Yeah, that would be so weird.
And it's actually like a kickback, and so it's like nothing wrong with a kickback, but I expected a party, and it's 5 people who all have drinks who are just kind of like dancing to music as if it's a party, but it's not a party. It's a kickback. It's
definitely a kickback.
I got watching this stream, but eventually the music shut off and they were able to chat.
Yo, if you guys wanna, actually, matter of fact,
and you might be wondering, well, how did he get him here in the first place, right? How did this even happen?
I got you, bro.
Aiden to break the ice.
For your data, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, a little gift from me to you.
Gives him this big cartoon bag of money. It is a cartoon.
At this point, though, I would talk to him off stream and be like, dude, you gotta like talk or do something. I'm not just gonna give you $2 million in cash. I get it. Like, you got to do this on stream though too, for the views, the clips. Like, you're giving Playboi Carti $2 million in cash. Obviously, that's gonna do well, but it's like also embarrassing for you because you're just getting pretty much mugged on stream.
Tune bag. I don't know how much money is in this bag. It is a fuck ton, though.
A good amount of money in here. You know, it's a lot amount of money in here.
That's the most money I have seen somebody physically hold.
I saw XQC pull out like a suitcase of money in this truly mug. He goes massive. Well, I saw XQC pull out a muddy, like he had a clip where he pulled out like a suitcase of cash, which
I have
just
had
insane.
The fortune of holding $100,000 after playing a poker game against Mr. Beast and mainly Alan Keating. Thank you, Alan. And that was like this.
Yeah, like a stack. Yeah,
dude, this is a duffel bag. This is what you steal in GTA.
yeah, for real.
You might have also noticed that Playboi Carti is wearing a mask and then mostly speaking in like kind of moans and mumbles. That was him the entire stream.
That's what I'm saying. He's like in this weird character. It's just like, bro, just be normal, bro. Did they not have a conversation meeting? No, they did. That's the whole point. That's what he's saying is like, Adin talked about it. They had this whole plan of where he's going to come on stream, talk about the music. He doesn't need to be on there very long. He'll give him the $2 million and they'll give him the Rari, I think for his sister or his girlfriend or something like that. That was the plan. And then he comes on and keep in mind, Adin flew out there, set up the whole scene, brought the money, did everything on his end, and then he kind of like this, which obviously he got a lot of negative feedback for, rightfully so. Before stream.
So he accepts the money. And then kind of like No Face from Spirited Away just goes, and then they do a hug. And then I'm just gonna play you guys the most
so awkward. Oh, bad. It gets worse.
So how was the Grammys?
You can't even see Cardi. I know.
Sorry.
Hi, this is.
No, that part was rough. That was so bad.
I'm sorry.
Okay, but I can't help but wonder if the whole thing was orchestrated for the drama. It probably was a little bit of it, but like, why would you do that? You're getting so much negative press. Because think about it from the opposite side. He could have just came on the stream, talked about his music. They probably could have orchestrated some other like craziness that they could have done on stream. Why would you want the hate that comes with that? Also, keep in mind, this guy hasn't released music since 2020, like kind of what he was showing at the beginning. But why would you do that? Exactly. I know it's not. That's just the world we live in. All publicity is good. I disagree to some extent, but I understand that perspective also. I've got to do anything but this.
Look, man. Look, Adin was trying here. Okay, credit to Adin. He was trying. He was trying to get something out of Carti.
Yeah.
And trying to get some conversation going. I think at one point he said, let's come sit, we'll talk.
Yeah, let's, yeah.
I said, no, you stand. And then they stood together awkwardly, and then Carti did this.
How was your day today? What'd you do?
No, bro. This would be terrible.
Thank you so much.
Oh my god.
Pleasure. Back to the studio. 2024 music.
You leave right now?
And then he left.
Yikes.
And then he left. This is the entire
Basically just leaned in the microphone and said 2024 music coming soon. That's all he said.
VOD excluding the music portion of Adin and Carti's stream. You might notice.
And for the bad boy image, oh yeah, he has like a character like where he tries to be like Batman type beat. Good night, Rebe. You go to bed. Have a day. Good night, Rebe. Appreciate you tuning in. No, he didn't. Yeah, that's all he said.
Minutes long. 6 minutes, bro. He paid $2 million. We're talking $100,000 a word out here.
Yeah.
It is impressive what his day rate is.
Meetings than
Look
this.
at old interviews of Playboi Carti. He wasn't normally like this. Like he spoke normally and he did normal interviews. Here's just the most basic question you can ask him, man.
And how long have you been at it music?
I've been doing music all my life, but I got serious around like end of high school, like senior year.
And what kind of music?
Like he does full on interviews. This is, to be fair, from a while ago, but he converses totally normal. But for the stream,
Yeah, it's all an act. That's what I was saying. But he's been on this type beat for a minute now. I'm not going to bed. Oh, my bad, Rebe.
where he got paid millions to show up, that is a performance he gave. And I can't encapsulate how bad and awkward it is, and I don't want to play all 6 minutes. So I'm going to play 30 seconds of Kai Cenat impersonating it.
Honestly, Kai has a little bit better personality.
It's really accurate.
But why does Kai got all these whack ass shoes, bro? I've never seen Kai wear these shoes ever. Green and purple. You're not wearing that, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
And look, some people might be thinking maybe it was a bit. You know, maybe Adin Ross set this all up for publicity.
Yeah.
I don't think that was the case. All right, I've seen some of Aiden's acting because he's done some planned bits before. It is not that good.
No.
I don't think Playboi Carti was trying to go along with all of that acting.
Video game him greeting out, yeah.
What I don't think necessarily happened is that it cost $2 million, and we'll get to that in a moment. But something extra to add a little bit of fuel to all this is what Adin Ross sacrificed to get the stream going. Because we know about the $2 million, which is already a lot, and that was supposed to be paid directly from the CEO of Kick, who Adin directly asked.
No, I don't think it was set up either.
Because apparently the CEO of Kick, Eddie, likes Playboi Carti. So you know, that's not really on Adin. But
even I know Eddie probably likes it, but regardless, the CEO of Kick, but he probably could have had any streamer on. Playboi Carti is just kind of like hyped to talk about because he doesn't really do these type of interviews or just like get on stream in general.
Adin did travel across the country.
I have real life family shit going on.
During family
I flew
emergencies.
to Miami from one day, flew right back here, slept all day because I was tired and jet lagged. Woke up, worked out, came here, sat here for 6 hours, streamed for an hour and a half. He was here, he leaves. Someone's got to, I'm not going to say who, someone's got to call him and convince him to come back. He comes, listens to two songs, says 2 things, and leaves.
Yeah.
That's a scam. I don't know what to say. This is the biggest scam I've ever seen in my life. $2 million for that.
On stream, he blatantly scammed his ass on stream. You gotta calm down because didn't a lot of people dislike whole lot of red. I think it was a mixture. Most people are like if you listen to Playboi Carti, you're pretty much a Playboi Carti like diehard fan typically. So, but some of his fans did come after him after this, I believe.
I keep saying, is it actually $2 million? Well, here's why I think not. Because during the stream, Adin called 21 Savage to tell him about what happened. The guy who scammed him for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Which
I don't think. No, he did get scammed out of $2 million. He admitted it. I think he tried to downplay the damage and said 500K, but it was $2 million.
It has been cleared up. All right, 21 Savage did pay Adin Ross out the 250K, and then 21 Savage calls Adin back.
I was about to say, does him and 21 have beef? Yeah, because 21 Beef also scammed him after this.
After watching that shit show of a stream, and says this.
Bro, $2 million, bro?
What? He didn't get the full 2 mil.
$1 million?
Stop it, bro. No.
Bro, why the fuck you ain't pay me, bro? That's
You're
I ain't
fucking
gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's fucked up, bro.
brother. I was gonna buy you cars and shit. What the fuck do you mean?
Like, the reason why he does any of this stuff is so like for tax write-off purposes. It kind of has a loss regardless.
Why didn't you pay me after trying to scam? It's got to be one of the funniest things ever said. I'll come full circle on 21 Savage. Anyway, that's it. That's it. So, look, Adin said it himself. He did not pay him the full $2 million. I don't even think he paid him $1 million. But I think he paid him hundreds of thousands of dollars still.
No, from like the clips I saw, Adin tried to downplay his 500K, but then he came out and said he actually did give him the $2 million because he went and talked to him after the stream. Like, and there's a video footage of him doing that too. And then he admitted that, and then he tried to play it off saying like, "Oh, Kick played them $2 million. I didn't pay them out of pocket, but it's still like you're still attached to that company. It's still a bad look either way."
To come onto that stream for that, and it was #1 and 2 trending on Twitter. And I don't think people are very happy with Playboi Carti, but if his album's good, then all will probably be forgiven.
Yeah, that's the crappy part. Is like as long as he puts out good music, it'll be like no one will really care, and Adin will just take the loss. I still kind of get over $2 million a Ferrari. Yeah, I don't know if I think he did get the Ferrari still. I have to look and see. That's just crazy to me. I don't, like I was saying, I feel like maybe it's the persona he was going for to come in and do that. Well, I think what happened was Adin was like, because Playboi Carti was originally not going to come, Adin showed him that bag of money and said, if you come on for like 5 minutes, I'll give you the money. And so he showed up, thought he was just going to be able to get the money and dip. But obviously, like, Adin wanted more. And it kind of spiraled. But Let's read the comments. If Adin went broke, none of them would help him. He needs a reality check. The people around him are literally using him. 2 million for a huge is for 2 million for a hug is pretty nuts. I can't lie. I thought it was. That's another thing. I was like, I wonder if it was actually Carti. He said it was, but like you can't like. Why would he go back and be like, oh no, that wasn't Carti? I mean, it doesn't make sense.